Happy New Year! It is January 1st, 2012, and I am using Archangel Raphael's cards by Doreen Virtue this month. That's what the cover looks like. I waited till 2012 to do this reading, mostly because I wanted to be in this energy when I was doing today's reading. Sometimes I do readings a few days before the month starts with the intention of doing it for that next month, which works fine. But I felt that today's reading was also going to be more of a foundation for what is in store for the rest of our year. So I wanted to make sure that I did it on the 1st. Now when you're doing readings, you might find that cards pop out of the deck. Those cards are cards you're meant to look at, whether it's 1, 2, 3 cards. So just be aware of that. Some people stuff them back in and they shuffle again, only to find out that those are the cards that show up again. So this reading is for January 2012. We talked about Archangel Michael last month. We're going to talk about Archangel Raphael this month. When you call in Archangel Raphael into your room or ask for his help, Archangel Raphael, can you please come and join me and whoever is watching this video? You will feel, unlike Archangel Michael where things feel a little lighter, Archangel Raphael for me feels much heavier. I feel much more grounded, much more the air feels thicker. He does seem to have more of a warrior feel to me than any of the other angels that I've worked with at this time. It's like protection. He's there to take care of you. And it could just be this room, but there feels like there's more of a coolness in the air, but it's definitely a lower level coolness, where with Archangel Michael sometimes the air feels cool from the fluttering of his wings, but my own body temperature seems to go up. So the cards I've picked today are Ask Your Body for a Message, Children, and Consult a Nutritionalist. So we'll take a look at the first card. And the message is, Dear Body, please help me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honoring and respecting my body's needs. So what I do notice in this card right off the bat is the unicorn, which is a very magical being. And this is a time of miracles. So in your healing, remember that anything can happen right now. I know in my own healing I had a huge release last month when I was at the course Brain Speaks through Upledger Institute, and it was something very unexpected. I've been dealing with tension in my upper back for a long time. It's not what I anticipated. It was a memory that had been completely lost. I'd been hit with a rake across my back. But as that release took place, amazing things have changed in my body. And not all of them have felt good, but all of them have definitely been beneficial. So you need to remember, when you go through healing, it doesn't always feel good. But typically you feel better than you did before you started healing. And you need to just stay with it, because miracles can happen this year in the healing. Lots of yellow showing up. There's lots of warmth and heat around healing this year. And so there's something called color therapy, and I'm not exactly sure what it entails, but I know when I do Reiki, I do offer color. Sometimes people breathe that color into their body, into a space that they've felt a release take place in, so that area can continue to fill up. I also wrap it around my clients, and you can do that yourself. Instead of wrapping in white light, wrap in yellow light, just to give yourself that extra little boost so that you can continue in your healing process. So green typically is the color, but yellow is really the color that is showing up for me today. So the next card is called Children. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. Remember, sometimes the cards, what they say isn't always necessarily what they're telling us. This card is about joy. It's about finding those small pleasures in life that really make you feel good. And it doesn't always have to come from the outside. Of course, a cuddle from a small child is lovely. And you can learn to accept it. That's the other thing that's big for the month of January, is we need to learn to find acceptance. When people help us or want to do something for us or just give us a hug, we need to find the words thank you. Don't make up a story why you can't, or make up a story why you accepted it. It doesn't matter. Just say thank you and learn to move into that joy and acceptance of pleasure. He's holding a basket of fruit, and there's flowers. I find my joy by looking at the sky, whether it's daytime, nighttime, cloudy, sunny. I feel such joy in being a part of this world, intricate part of this world, and knowing that there's something bigger out there than me. It gives me great pleasure. And it hasn't always been the case. I used to, I had to work hard to find joy. There was a time in my life where joy was hard to come by. So sometimes it takes a little bit of work, but maybe keep that color yellow nearby, which really is the color of joy, and help yourself find whatever it is that makes you joyful. Don't look to another person to give you that joy. Try and come inside yourself to find that joy. So the last card here is Consultant Nutritionalist. Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. I've never seen this card before. So she's wrapped in her own wings, which is beautiful, and then she's holding all this lovely abundance of fruit. And it's not just about eating healthy, because I mean, we all try and do that as much as we can. And really, when we come to that place within our body, that intimate place where we can recognize what our body needs and what our body wants, we can follow the guidance of our body and eat what we need. Every chakra has a different food attached to it. So if you feel that you're eating a lot of green vegetables all of a sudden and you have no clue why, you're probably working on, I believe it's the heart chakra, which I guess isn't surprising. There's also one of the lower chakras, I think it's the second one, has to do with carbs. Maybe it's sacral. It has to do with carbs, and so you'll find that a lot of teenagers will indulge in carbs because that really is the chakra that they're working on. So if you find that you're attracted to a certain type of food, it could have something to do with that. Of course, your body could be craving it because it needs something. And then you'll get to a place in the upper chakras, the third eye and the crown chakra, where actually food isn't really a part of what you crave anymore. You eat what you need to eat because you've become in tune to your body and you know what it needs. And for me, it's been very strange this Christmas because I kind of have an aversion to sugar. I don't really feel like eating any sugar or the cookies or treats. I love butter tarts. And I mean, I made a whole bucket of them, and I've had maybe 4 of them, which is shocking to me, because usually I've eaten them all by now. So, you know, pay attention to what your body needs and what your body doesn't need. And this card's also about rest. So learn to take rest, because as you heal inside out, your organs might be taking your energy. And for the organs to heal, you need to rest. If you keep running around and doing all the things that you typically do, the organs are going to have to work twice as hard to allow you to get your work done. So if you're exhausted, lay down. If you need to take a nap, take a nap. Remember, this is just a phase of your life and things will change. I used to be a huge napper, and I can't tell you the last time I took a nap on a regular basis. My body has just changed so much, and it just doesn't need that anymore. It gets a good solid 7.5 to 8 hours sleep every night, and I'm good to go the rest of the day. But I do take advantage of having moments during the day where I allow my body to rest. And the brain also needs to rest, so you need to remember to meditate and try to allow your brain to think of nothing. So that is the reading for this month, and it is also the foundation for your year. So start paying attention to your body, allow it to heal, enjoy joy, and listen to what's going on inside, what you need to eat, what type of exercise your body needs. It might not be the same as your friend. There's certain things my body loves and other things my body just does not even want to consider doing. So really come into yourself and start paying attention to what it is you need individually. And so I wish you all the luck this month, and I will see you in February.